Hey, what's up, fellow YouTubers, fellow toy nuts and toy collectors? This is Odie, better known as Starstream 1988, and today is Retro Fridays. And today we will be continuing. This is the third and last part to the GoBots Puzzler set. And with further ado, let's check them out. So again, this is the very last part of the Puzzler set. A very cool GoBot set from back in the early 80s. And to my left here we have the very famous Toyota AE Treno 86, which was a very iconic car. It was a rear-wheel drive car, which was very incredible in terms of the drifting scene back in Japan back in the day. And actually to this day, it's 2012, people still use the damn thing. They're very light and they're just real fast, and you know, you can do a lot of things to make them go fast or whatever. And then to the right here we have a, I want to say it's a it's definitely obviously an 80s. It is a Corvette. It's a Corvette. I think it's a C3, if I'm correct. I could be wrong. It could be a C2 or a C3, but I don't think it's any further than a C3 if it's a 80s car. And again, this is an American vehicle, which is pretty cool. So here we are again in the dungeon. This is third and last part. Sorry for all the shadows. You're going to be seeing a lot of shadows. You may even be hearing some background music. We got the family upstairs dancing and stuff like that. So if you can hear that, I do apologize or whatever. But anyway, so here we go. So we'll start with the Treno, or better known as, actually, this is Jigsaw. I forgot to introduce their names. Jigsaw is, like I said, a Toyota AE Treno 86, which is really nice. So you can see some of the detail there. A little dirty. I gotta clean them up. I probably should have done that before the video, but you know, you kind of stack things, and I try to do videos when the baby is sleeping, and so here I am. So again, so here's your Toyota Treno, and then normally these videos I do try to make them 5 minutes or less. Of course, this is going to be a lot longer. This bad boy here, this is Tic Tac, and I think you actually spell it just like the candy. The breath mints, whatever. This is the bottom of the rear. He looks really nice. I mean, it's very detailed. You got the big, I guess you can say those are mufflers or whatever. Some stickers, some original stickers there. That's basically it. So let's transform Jigsaw first. And Jigsaw, to do him in his vehicle mode, just pull these out like that. Pull these arms. So you kind of bring them up here. They're on a track, and you can turn them, and that is it. And there's his face. You can see a little bit of his detail. Alright, and that was Jigsaw. Put him to the side there. Next we have Tic Tac, and Tic Tac transforms exactly the same way. Just kind of pull the back a little bit, turn the back there, and his hands actually, he has a little bit of detail in terms of hands. He almost has like a shoulder bent. So these are his hands here. See if I have nails to pull this out. It's a little tough. Try one side first. There we go. There's one. And this is actually, these tend to break a lot. So when if you ever go to an auction and you try to buy this car, make sure that it has this pin right here. Hopefully you can see the detail on that pin. This is always broken, and sometimes these hands can be broken. Then now you can kind of come in and pull that out now. And there you go. There's your Tic Tac. There's his face, some of his detail. Now he's kind of tough to hold straight. As you can see, he kind of bobbled, but that's because of the secondary transformation when you form Puzzler. So as you can see there, the other guys are in the background getting ready to be transformed. And like I said, he has a little bit of he kind of has a elbow articulation, as you can see right there. So he probably has the most posability. Not that you can do any dynamic poses with them, but it is what it is. So there you go. So again, that was Jigsaw, Tic Tac, and now we can form Puzzler. So we'll leave them as they are. There's no reason to put them back in vehicle mode. So I'm just going to put them to the side here, or to the floor there, to the table. We'll start with the feet. And all you're going to do is pull, straighten the bonnet, as the Europeans call it, or the hood of the vehicle. Come over here, bring the head up like you normally would. This time you're just going to leave the hand sticking in there. Now he's a little bit loose because you know these are old and stuff like that, so normally they would hinge, but unfortunately this just isn't doing it. So he's probably going to be a little loose and stuff when I make him, when I transform him. Same thing with this guy. Pull, bend. He's a little tighter, thankfully. Bring the head up as so. Put it to the side there. Now you got feet. You can come over here, and this is pocket. By the way, just in case you haven't seen part 1 or 2, this is Rube, this is Zigzag, pocket, and this bad boy here will be what the hell's his name? I'm trying to remember. Oh, Crossword. So there you go. So now to form the hands, this is the right hand of Puzzler. You just kind of pull a little bit, just kind of same way the regular transformation would have been, but instead you're gonna turn them all the way around, and you're gonna swing them down like that, as you can see, and he has a hinge right there. The hands you just kind of leave as they are. On the rear of his body there, that's where one of the hands is, and just pull it forward like that, bring it down I should say, and there you go. Hand is formed, and you can put that to the side. Same thing with Crossword. Pull, then turn, flip, and bring the hinge out, and then bring the fist out there, and his left hand is ready to go. You can put him to the side there. This guy right here probably is the toughest in terms of transformation. You just basically bring him over here. There's really nothing you can do with the hands. You can't put them back, because if you put them back they kind of get in your way, I believe. So I think you want to leave them out. We'll try it this way first, and then we'll move them if I have to, but I'm pretty sure you don't. Yeah, you just kind of leave it out like that, which is kind of weird. So let's come over here, take the head socket. Sorry for you, lost you there. Take the head socket, put that in there. You might want to put your finger there just to hold it. And oops, sorry. Oh, I know what I did. You're supposed to turn it. There you go. I almost forgot that part. It's been a while since I've done this, and I didn't try to practice it before putting it on. So they actually go sideways, guys. You take this one here, put it inside the socket again. It holds pretty tight, pretty firm, and just bring the foot out like that. Oop. There you go. And that's basically it. And you actually see, it's been a while since I've done this. Oh, that's what I did wrong, folks. There's a secondary transformation that I forgot to do. Let's see. This is so much fun. Let's see if I can kind of remember this real quick. What did I forget to do? That's what I did wrong. I'm sorry, folks. So you're bringing the chassis out like this of the rear, and then bringing it down like that. So they actually do stay straight. Let's see. Bring that forward, bring it down, and that's what they're gonna actually look like. Okay, then you can do that and just actually keep it straight at that point. So you don't have to pull this, because it does look stupid. It makes no sense, right? So I think we're in agreement there. So it's actually gonna stay just like that. I think that makes a lot more sense. Same thing with this guy here. So he will go straight. Probably helps if I bring him up more. Up. Let's bring a little. Yeah, bring that up there. And then we can close him back up. But there we go. I think that's a little bit better. I think that was actually the way it's meant to go. Now here's the thing again with these hands. A lot of people don't know what the hell to do with them. I guess some people bring them down like this. You can do that too if you like. I don't remember. I mean, obviously I've never had the instruction manual, so I can't tell you how to put them. I honestly don't know. You could, I guess, do that. I don't know. It's up to you. I think the closer to the body, the better, in my opinion. So you can kind of just leave them like that. And you have to leave them out. You can't leave them in car mode, because obviously this joint needed to move, and that's why I forgot that you had to do that portion. So you just kind of do that. We can push him back a little bit. Now take this guy here. He's going to be basically the head portion of the vehicle. And what you want to do with him is you want to pull that hinge out. And as you can see, there's the puzzler face. So you want to take this here, close it back up. So he's staying in vehicle form, okay? So you want to just come over here. And this is where it gets a little tricky. You want to be very careful. This hinge here, that's why it's important to have, when you buy this toy, you want to make sure that the hinge is still intact. And he just locks in there into place. Without him, he'll just be very loose. Now you can take the hands, close them, or the wheels I should say, but the hands need to be sticking out, so you can tab it right there. There's a video that I saw of another gentleman. He's real big on YouTube. I forgot his name, but it's been a while. I just remember him being big because I don't think I subscribed to him, but I remember seeing it, and that's probably one of the things that he forgot to do, was he forgot to do the hinge part. But he does a lot of videos. He's real good. So, but anyway, so you just do this, and then those two little knobs there, you're just gonna put them in there as so, and that is basically it. Let's pull back a little bit, as you can see. All right, just do that, and then you can come over here, and at this point, again, if you didn't have that little the little metal tab there to hold on, when you put the hands, they wouldn't be tight. They would just kind of fall all over the place. Let me just come over here, do that, and ta-da, he is done. There is your GoBots puzzler. Pretty funky toy. I'm gonna move this a little bit over here because it's a little lopsided at the table. As you can see, there's his back, his hands. There's the other guys as his feet. It's a pretty funky GoBot. It's not one of a kind, because then later on they made another one called Monstructor, I think. Oh no, I'm confusing it with my Transformers one. Something monster, and they were like just these weird looking aliens or whatever not. But it's fun to have. Let's put it that way. I would love to get a mint version of this, just because I know it would be very, very tight, the joints and all that. So that would be kind of cool. But they're a little pricey. You're probably looking at secondary market. I'm sure people either, you know, doing Craigslist or whatever, they're probably gonna want to charge $100 easily if it was in package. Maybe never open, it would be a lot more, obviously, but if you can get one for anywhere between 60 and 80 bucks, I think that's a really good deal. But that's just me. These guys I got thanks to Kevin. I got everything but Tic Tac from Kevin through a trade, so I really didn't pay anything. I just traded, you know, whatever toys that I just didn't want that he wanted, so that worked out. And then Tic Tac I actually got at Kamikaze over in Somerville, which is a comic book store, from my friend Dave. And I think he only charged me $5 for him. So very, very cool investment. It's a real cool toy to have on display. As you can see, he's funky looking as hell. So I hope you enjoyed this retro review. Again, this was the part 3, the longer version of the 3 videos. But I hope you enjoyed it. Please rate, comment, subscribe, share, all that good stuff. You guys take care and peace.